has the staycation become? Well, Malcolm Bell joins us now. He's the Chief Executive of Visit Cornwall. Now, Malcolm, I'm very excited to talk to you because I'm going to Cornwall for the first time this week. Can you believe it? But it's cost me a small fortune. Why is that? Why is Cornwall so expensive?
I think part of the thing is it depends what you're buying in Cornwall. We have right across the range an awful lot of affordable holidays. We've got great holiday parks, we've got great holiday resorts, but we've also got some brilliant hotels with lots of facilities, and they do cost. And over the last, literally the last few months, the good news is last year with things is staff now get paid a lot more. Probably 20% rise in staff bills, 300% rise in energy. So it's a very expensive thing to operate if you run a full, wonderful hotel with all the facilities, the spas, the swimming pools, and all of that does cost money.
It's such a shame because I think your average Brit, if there's such a thing, would love to be able to do a staycation and support Britain. Is there any way that we could subsidise those holidays in places like Cornwall? Or is there any way your people should be, just better supported so that you could bring your prices down?
The prices are driven by the market, but I think you brought a very good point across. What we've been arguing for years is staggering of school holidays. If we spread the school holidays like they do in other countries by region, that would spread it. It would bring customers over a wider period, and that would bring the price down. But again, if you go on some of the holiday resorts, some of the holiday parks, there's some great bargains out there. It depends. If you are looking at 4 or 5 star hotel with all the facilities, yes, they are costly because it's an expensive operation to run in this country.
Malcolm, over the last 2 years, obviously, staycations have been so popular. People haven't been able to travel. They have been, of course, choosing to stay in the United Kingdom. Lots of people exploring parts of the country they've never seen before. It really has been very popular over the last 2 years. How do you now plan to maintain those people, to keep people in the United Kingdom when that option of travelling abroad is now open and often much cheaper?
We've had a quieter May than we would normally expect. So I think we are in an adjustment period. In Cornwall, roughly 40% of people come every year, 40% come every 2 to 4 years, and 20% are new or lapsed. I think a lot of those people who aren't, love Cornwall but only come every 2 to 3 years are probably going abroad this year on a change. So we will have an adjustment in the market. I think things will settle down over the next 24 months back into a normal pattern. So it's actually a good time to look at Cornwall because we were, as was quoted, constantly rammed, but it was the fact of the #1 destination when you couldn't go abroad. We were so busy last year, but it's down back to almost a normal year, maybe even slightly quieter.